Hey, Vasquez.
Have you ever been mistaken for a man?
No. Have you?
Oh, Vasquez. He just too bad.
No.
Is that the one that is that getting rated R?
Have to rated it, right? We can end this right now.
Yeah, this one's rated R because they were like, everyone's like, the last one wasn't good enough. It was PG-13. So like, fine, we'll make it R, but we'll make it too dark to see a damn thing in the entire movie.
Let's be honest. Some of the things
yeah.
that they're about to do, though, you don't want to see.
It's basically the battle of the North versus the White Walkers. You don't see anything at all. That's just everything's in the dark.
I feel like they were going to get an NC-17 because it was so graphic. Well, what if we just darken it 30%?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, R. That's fine. But
you can clearly
they
see
went to the Snyder's film school of filming. Make it dark.
But the one of the darkest tonal scenes is in a better lit hospital. Like they didn't even like dark. They didn't even make that part. Like the part that you already alluded to is the worst part about it. And they're like, well, this part will have good lighting because
come on, it's a hospital. Well, you can't. How are you gonna darken that? Huh, kid? How you gonna darken that?
Couldn't if you tried.
The power had gone out, Ken, which is why it was dark.
Backup generator, Patrick. Backup generator.
Oh, how dare you!
Even brighter lights from the backup generator.
I'm just saying there were better lit scenes for the worst part of the movie. I should say the most upsetting part of the movie than for the like the sewers. Like that part I get, but like that also make this
only
scene
if you are pro-life, Ken. The rest of us heathens love this scene. Apparently, couldn't get enough of it.
All right, let's go. Let's go into a little bit of who made.
We're gonna get lots of letters.
Good. We need more letters. That shows we're getting engagement. Engagement leads to sponsors. Come on. We said things
on
in
the right track. Bothering somebody.
You're angry. Write an email. Write email. Right now. Write it.
Get on it.
Are you done yet? Are you done? Oh, okay. We'll continue then. All right. Let's talk a little bit about
full letter full of words, not just a letter on a piece of paper.
No, just write a letter. It's fine. We get the gist. The directors of this movie.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by the letters A, VP.
Oh, R. And viewers like we're going to add a hard R. The movie's directed by Craig and Colin Strauss, who went on to direct Skyline, and that's it.
So you mean like the better Russo
They
brothers?
did this
Gotcha.
in Skyline. And then the movie is written by a man named Shane Salerno, who previously had written Armageddon and Shaft.
Yeah.
And then went on to write Savages. That is the Benicio del Toro, Blake Lively, Selma Hayek. I want to say it was a Oliver Stone movie. It was fine, whatever. He also wrote Avatar: The Way of Water, story only, and is writing Avatars 3, 4, and 5. So story only the story.
I just looked up Skyline out of curiosity. It's got Donald Faison, so I'm like, I like him, but good God, the rest of this looks atrocious.
You don't like the movie.
For anybody wondering, this is just a pseudonym for Shane Black. Okay, this is why his name is also Shane.
Yeah.
He didn't get
Shane.
And there's this. Oh my God! There's also Skylines, Vegas Skyline, Skyline Warpath, and Beyond Skyline. Why is this a series? Who's
because it's
paying
awesome
for this?
It is awesome. How dare you, sir?
Yeah, I don't like your attitude. Maybe you should watch all of them before you pass judgment.
Maybe you should kiss my ass.
Every last one, because I'm sure he turns it around at the very end.
Yeah, like you gotta watch the last 10 minutes makes it all worth it.
Yeah. By Skyline 5, you really get to start to understand where they're coming from.
Yeah, it's like when it's like Lost. The first couple episodes are confusing as hell, and it just gets more confusing. I don't like Lost. I'm telling you guys right now.
Just as confusing.
Yeah, probably my hottest take on here. Lost is trash.
You got the Lost people coming for us. We don't want that crap.
Go ahead. If you're out of purgatory yet.
What do they call it? The Losties?
They were gonna be Lost Boys, but then they got like a whole thing copyright.
Yeah, it's a legal thing.
Problem.
Yeah.
Had to disband. Go ahead, Pat. Jump us into this one. Look at all that excitement on this space, ladies and gentlemen.
Alien versus Predator Requiem. Aliens
versus
go ahead.
Predator.
I'm sorry,
Because there's-
Aliens versus Predator. Requiem. As Ken alluded to, well, we better make this hard R and violent as all hell, but so dark you can't actually see anything. Movie picks up right after the last one left off with the Predalien. Suddenly, stuff's happening on the Predator ship and it crash lands. Oops. Crash lands in the forest, and in the forest there is a fog.
In the northwest, right? Somewhere there.
I actually don't remember.
Colorado. Yeah.
Oh, Colorado. All right. Fair.
The Predator sends a distress signal before the Predalien. God, it really is Predalien, isn't it? Murders it. It matured very quickly on board because, you know, aliens, alien maturity process basically amounts to whatever the plot needs.
Let's say you said way too many words. You should have just said because story dictates.
Story dictates. Predalien is around. Ship crashes. Last Predator sends a distress signal, and the Predalien and some face huggers escape. The Predator, who I'm looking it up, evidently is named Wolf, receives a signal and decides to kill the Xenomorphs on Earth. So he arrives.
Oh, motherfucker! You sent in the wolf? That's
Yeah.
all you needed to say.
That's all you needed to say. What? Wolf
I'm sure
arrives
that's exactly it too.
and starts.
I guarantee they saw the move. They were like, no. This is gonna fucking let me cook. I got this.
Wolf arrives and starts using an acid, like some acid thing, to get rid of all evidence that the alien or Predator were there. Evidently, he's
who is this
and literally
fucking
Wolf.
prophet shows
It's literally Wolf.
Yeah, it's the
fucking
wolf.
hatchet cleanup man over here.
He's like, go pick up those little bits of brains and go and clean it up. Like he's there to clean shit up. He's the wolf, motherfucker.
Apparently.
Oh, my head hurts.
And also, where was he at? Was he just like patrolling?
No,
The
he was
Milky
on the
Way?
Earth. No, he was on the Earth. He was
on
on
Predator
the
homeworld.
yeah, the Utah planet.
So he made it in time. Like, I'm saying, like, what is the distance between the Predator homeworld and our Earth? Because he got there pretty fucking quickly.
He's got a faster car. He's got a
Okay.
faster car. It's got an FTL
Yeah.
drive. Spun it
Right.
up. Boom.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I get it.
To show you where this movie is going, the face huggers, I believe, end up getting a father and son, because that's how we do things here. So you know how that's gonna go.
Oh yeah, they were like, you know what? You guys said it wasn't violent enough. We're gonna start killing off kids. Hope you can sleep at night now, bitches.
Yeah. The main character we're following is an ex-convict, I believe, is named
No, she's
Dallas.
like I thought she was in the Marines or whatever, wasn't she?
I
She's
think you might
one.
be-
So there's
I was gonna say, I
there's
think
a
you're also
couple main
mixing up.
convicts.
Yeah, there's that too. You're also
Oh,
you may be mixing
Go
up the Predator with this movie because they're very much like there's a ragtag bunch of people who get together to save the town or whatever.
No, I'm Dallas is the older brother of Ricky, who's in love with his classmate Jesse. I'm remembering like reading this. Oh yeah, there's like a group of 4, 3 guys and a girl,
And a sheriff.
Oh, 2 girls.
And like your younger brother, isn't it?
Yes. You know what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, the lady, I don't know her name or what character she plays in 24.
All
She
I
was
know
on
is that they have
24.
what's his name from Fast and Furious 4. What's his Braga?
Oh,
This is
Yes.
one of the first movies I've ever seen Braga in.
He's the sheriff. Braga's
Yes.
the sheriff.
Right.
Yeah. God, this is going to be so hard. Look,
Would have been
all
awesome if
you
they crossed
need
the
to know-
universes. If Dom comes,
Predator shows up, starts trying to get rid of all
Run
the
'em off.
evidence that he was there. You're introduced to a bunch of characters that you don't care about and I don't care about. It's some teenagers / early 20 something that are all mean to each other and kind of dicks.
probably like a
A
Jai Courtney
mom-
type,
Yeah, not him,
Yeah.
but like a cousin.
like a Glenn
Yeah.
Powell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100. You nail on the
sadly,
head.
those guys stunt doubles. That's who we got in this movie.
Yeah.
not the actors,
They're
the stunt doubles
stunt
of those generic
doubles.
guys. Yeah.
You're introduced to Sheriff Morales, who is the one, the Braga from Fast and Furious, and then you are introduced
Who is
to
totally out of his depth. Like this guy he doesn't know what to do.
That's
No,
why
he
he
just-
doesn't show him how to get shit done. On a side note, I believe in Fast 10 they went to space, right? What if on
Fast
the
9.
back of the Fast 9? What if on the back of the ship there was an alien egg, and it
Yours is all
landed.
ludicrous somehow.
Dude, you said it.
Perfect.
This crossover, Too Fast, Too Furious for aliens and predators, like, or like fast
I like
alien,
it.
fast predators, furious predators. I don't know. What are we doing here? Let's
We'll workshop
make
the title,
this
but the
movie.
Yeah.
and then
Dom
like
needs to get together with what's your name? What's the Cypher and figure out a plan to get rid of these aliens.
and then like the alien queen's like in a Winnebago, and it's just like. I don't know why. It just needs to be big enough. That's why
She's
I
in
went
a
with
truck.
Winnebago.
She's in a truck. We know that's his greatest weakness is a truck.
That's fair. Okay, fair enough.
The only way they can defeat the aliens is by getting the clone of Sigourney Weaver, not Ripley, but Sigourney Weaver.
Well, see, this is a long process. 'Cause
Out of
remember, what's going to end up
cryostasis.
happening is Sigourney Weaver's going to be like a henchman for the aliens. She starts off as a villain first. Then in the next movie, she's their friend.
I just realized we already had the movie where Sigourney Weaver like runs over a bunch of predators or a bunch of aliens with the APC. That happened in 2. So we already had like, it started there. Like that.
There we go.
That's where we should have. Oh man,
Maybe that's Vin Diesel's mom. We never see who she is.
there you go. See,
Holy
Like,
shit!
Mom
This
died
is
in
such
space.
a better movie.
wait. It's all about family, and the queen is the queen of the family. Yeah, I don't know.
So we get his grandmother. John Cena's mom is now also Sigourney Weaver. Like again, the missing mom has always been Sigourney Weaver this entire franchise.
I think the only problem is that her character, it's like 100 years from now.
I mean, she's
Okay,
in
we can work
suspended
the
animation.
timeline. I just want to
She's
see. I
suspended
just want to see
animation.
Newt come out as his sister.
Yeah, and then you're just like, and it's just like, boom, regicide, bitch, and like you do a whole thing.
Yeah,
You drive away,
perfect.
badasses.
No.
This is way better than Alien versus Predator Requiem. Your description, infinitely better than this pile of poop movie.
And then if you have Newt say her line, it makes more sense to why everything's so dark. It's like because they come out at night.
Mostly.
Mostly, yes. Beautiful.
The other character you're introduced to, who you're supposed to
And
care
she's
about,
played by
is
Brie
called-
Larson, by the way. Go ahead.
Well, now you just upset. Oh.
Yeah, write the notes. Give us
The other
engagement.
character you're supposed to care about is
Ken's got something.
military person on leave named Kelly.
Ken's got something. Go, Ken.
Go, Ken.
Aliens AVP Race Wars.
God, you son of a bitch.
The check, baby.
Race Wars.
We're done.
God.
We're set. Oh,
I'm
fuck.
gonna go start. I'm gonna start looking for houses to buy with all this money I'm getting.
Just
I just want to talk about this movie now. I just want to do
Yeah.
this plot.
Yeah.
Like AVP Race Wars.
Yeah.
The aliens have become so intelligent that they have now formed a space racing gang. And LV-426 is the ultimate track. And they call out a universe-wide call for the best racers to come. And if you lose, you get impregnated with an alien. Side note, we're roping in Star Wars with pod racers. I'm bringing them in as well. Just a heads up.
You have Sigourney Weaver actually do the intergalactic racing and uses the aliens whenever she's about to lose. It's like that's how she gets. That's how she does it. She's like, you know what?
She
Unleash the aliens.
murders them at
She's
the
like-
finish line.
Yeah,
she's throwing out face huggers on the
Yeah.
race. Okay,
because she never loses.
Oh,
that's fair.
the comedy we'll get with Tyrese trying to get away from a face hugger. Roman just doing everything he can.
He's like, "Help! I need
Perfect.
more baby oil." He's like,
And this is how you get her in the next movie to be part of your your cadre of family. And be like, oh, the queen's got loose. Now we need Sigourney Weaver's help. She's the only one who knows how I can get the queen back.
We are bringing in pod racers from Star Wars just so we can have the Fast and Furious crew race to Duel of the Fates. That's what I need. I need the race to have dual things.
But to be clear about it, though, don't spoil anything because Fast and the Furious is when we start bringing in furries, and that's down the line. That's like
That's a different. That's a different.
That's film 15. Yeah,
That's a spinoff.
the
that also
multiverse
has,
of Furious.
that has like what's his name? The Rock and Jason Statham and Idris Elba. They take care of the Fury stuff.
Shaw and Hobbs
Presents
through Furious.
Yeah.
Through furries. I can't talk.
Perfect movie.
I would much rather watch that movie.
Me too. Hollywood pay us.
I just need it. God, I need to start the script right now. Just lock it in.
I agree.
AVP,
We got
Race Wars.
We gotta stop recording. We gotta start writing, guys. We gotta start
Copilot,
writing.
write me a screenplay that includes.
Hey, Chat GPT, real quick. Just a plot synopsis to start. Thanks. If you don't think
Pat.
I'm not if you don't think I'm not,
I'm doing
that,
it. I want to get
not
some
doing
dialogue
it right
going.
after this. Yeah,
I want to do an AI version dialogue of Sigourney Weaver talking to Vin Diesel about this exact same plot.
Do you mean the characters or Sigourney Weaver and Vin Diesel, like the pitch meeting they have where Vin Diesel is trying to convince her to do it?
No, the characters. And I want to have the
okay.
spin twist is I'm your mom at the very end of this.
Does he say it to her? Does she say
No,
it to
she
him?
says to him.
Hey,
And that's when he goes, I always knew you were family.
we just met.
He always
10 minutes
knew.
ago.
He always knew.
So it's the last 15 minutes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Always.
Is this? Oh, see, now I'm just like, so this is how we get rid of Brian. He gets aliened. He gets face huggered.
Yeah.
No. Brian is. We leave Brian safe at home. That's he
Safe on
was
Earth?
off. Yeah, wherever home Earth is, that's fine. It doesn't matter for the context.
It's not his fight anymore.
Oh shit.
Does that mean Mia can stay at home finally? Not be in any of these movies?
No, because we just get his brother to come back, but we say that it's a synthetic, and that's why he looks different.
He's a Wayland?
synthetic.
Oh,
Perfect.
It's like,
do you think we can get Michael Fassbender to be in the movie and come back as David, but also with like dreadlocks for no reason whatsoever?
but also be the father to Brian that we heard about but never learned about, because we still don't know if we don't have the confirmed father from from Tokyo Drift, because that's what we supposed, but we never got that.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, that's in our version, but we don't know about that father yet. So
I think the timing of the movie would have to be like we get Fassbender as
multiverse. It's fine.
Just for the surprise of the movie itself. You get Fassbender in as Cypher's android, like he's a full-on, like everyone knows he's an android. That's when later on in the movie when you find out that Dom's brother's an android, you're like, what? I had no clue.
Guys, the whole reason this
Why he also has dreads.
is because they have to go save what is the main character from Furious from Tokyo Drift's name?
Oh God,
Lucas Black. They have to save Lucas Black's character because it turns out the Yakuza is run by the Utani Corporation.
Ooh.
And that's how they get it. That's why they got to go to space.
there we go.
So anyway, that's
captured him
Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Yeah. Awesome movie.
It sets up so much of the AVP lore.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is perfect.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy. I hope this is what you come here for.
You're gonna go about scratching their head like, wait, so is Vin Diesel actually an Alien franchise?
So wait.
What did I just hear?
What does it matter? You had fun.
We'll update the Wikipedia entries right now. We'll do it. It's fine.
Literally, we're changing the entire plot of Alien versus Predator Requiem. Like we don't. Yeah. This is trash. Look, all you need to know that happens is
I just want to see a hand-to-hand fight between like Letty and an alien. That's what we need to see.
I mean,
but the alien's dressed in the Ronda Rousey dress.
She fights everybody. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
she fights a queen in the Ronda Rousey dress.
Yeah, perfect.
Wait, are they both? Wait, who's in the dress? One
Everyone.
Aliens in the dress.
But I also want Vin and Letty in the same dress.
Yes.
Everyone's in the same dress.
Yeah.
I guess this is the outfit for space.
Because it takes place just before the musical number that was going to happen, and that's why they're all dressed.
I think Sigourney Weaver makes all of her races dressed up in the same dress.
Yeah. Otherwise, what are we even doing here?
Yeah.
Her spaceship is the Galaxy Quest ship. Let's keep it going, guys. Keep it going.
That's so
No, because
good.
that's dangerous. That introduces Tim Allen.
Oh,
No, he
shit.
dies 2 minutes in. He chest burst her immediately.
He dies off screen, and it's just
Yeah.
it's like, and it's not even, you don't even hear about it. You just see it on a note. If you pause the film, you can see it on the note. That's the level to which we don't give him any credit.
The goal is to get Tony Shalhoub into the Fast and Furious franchise via aliens.
I mean,
I'm sure we can figure out a way.
It's not the worst idea. Not the worst idea.
As his monk character, though?
Oh,
yes.
no,
Yes, as his monk character. Good idea.
But is his brother from Galaxy Quest also in this? Do we have twins? There's a lot of brothers in this. I mean, it's about family. So
It's family. Come on, kid.
It's all
You know
about
that.
family. There you go.
How dare you walk in this movie not saying
His
that?
alien twin brother. Yeah, that's fine. And Monk's all grossed out by the alien acid, like, ooh. He keeps trying to buy.
He walks over to the Predator and takes his little aerosol can thing that he has. And goes, do you mind? I just need a little bit of this. Thank you.
Yeah,
Got some on my shoe. It's
Yeah.
cutting right through right now.
Every convenience store they stop in space, he tries to buy more of it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, absolutely.
Side note: a lot of convenience stores in space,
Yeah.
specifically for this gag.
I saw Spaceballs. I saw when they just pull into the diner and get food. So yes, that's just wherever you just pull over.
Well, I think the Winnebago has to be in the final race.
I already said that the Queen
did.
is riding in a Winnebago, and
Yes.
that just
Yeah,
brings
you're right.
that just brings in Lone Star and Barf. Okay, so we're doing this.
I assume they are already dead from Facehuggers, so it's just like a little cameo.
I mean, Barf is, but Lone Star is like this grizzled old, like he's like when they finally get the Queen back out of the Winnebago, he's like Barf, we're home, and credits.
and then
That's-
I'm coming home. I'm coming.
There you go, and that's how we lead into the next film. Come on now,
I don't see any problem with it.
yeah,
I see nothing but solutions.
yeah. There you go.
So
Thank you, Braga.
that was way better than anything we described.
Yeah.
For Alien versus Predator Requiem. Oh, we could work Jack Bauer from 24 in here too somehow.
Is he involved
Oh.
in any of this project?
No,
Is there a
what?
thread or?
That's what I'm
Well,
trying to think of.
her name is Reiko Aylesworth. I'm sure I'm not saying that wrong, but she played Michelle Dessler in 24. She is the military person from Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Okay.
So we have it in.
All right.
Okay,
Gotcha.
That's okay. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Next episode, we'll tie that in. Come on, Pat. Keep
All right.
going with this one. You got this.
Oh, sure. Cool. Let me just keep talking about the not fun stuff. Look, Predator goes down into the sewer, acts trying to hunt the aliens, knocks the power out. Everything goes to shit. Aliens are
Now, does he do it on
attacking
purpose?
humans. No, I think he does it accidentally.
Okay.
I
a
will
big
just
complete
read from the
predator.
Wikipedia. At
He's
this
just
point.
like, and like
Wolf starts killing xenomorphs in the sewer, but 4 manage to escape. He pursues some to the power plant, where collateral damage from the fight causes a citywide power outage.
But I think, because you said he's chasing aliens as in plural, which means that you just skipped the whole, like, the worst part of this movie, right?
No, we're not there yet.
Then how does one alien become?
Remember,
more
some face huggers
Okay,
escaped as
gotcha.
well. So the Predalians running around. Man.
name's Wolf. Oh no, that's
No,
different.
Wolf is the predator hunting the Predalien. At
get
some
it
point,
right.
Does that Predalien take on the name of the one that he just killed? Like, is that like
Scar?
Junior? Yeah,
He-
is it
no,
like
he
Scar
beat-
Junior?
Oh, I guess he was Scar Junior technically, because
I call
Scar's
him
who's
Scarito.
Berto.
Yeah.
Scotty. I call the big one Bitey. But
Look, the town goes to shit. There's aliens everywhere killing people. The National Guard comes in. They get butchered. Everybody is going to die. Kelly, the military person, her husband ends up getting killed by an alien while she escapes with their daughter.
Molly.
She realizes that the military is going to nuke the town because, you know,
Only way to be safe.
The only way to be sure.
Well, it's the only weapon we
Yep.
ever use in any movie. Nuke it.
No, we got the outbreak, suck all the oxygen out of the area.
That's what they're going to use, isn't it? It's not a nuke.
I
thought they were going to do that bomb, isn't it?
Let me see what they do. I don't actually know what they use.
No, you might be right.
Tactical nuclear weapon.
Fair enough.
There you go.
That they be more creative.
Yep, Lockheed Martin sends it.
Of course they do.
Hey man, gotta get those.
Gotta get that branding in there. We
Gotta
make
get
sure
paid.
Placement's important.
Yep.
Oh God. So people are trying to escape. The teens end up meeting up with Kelly, the military person, and her daughter. They're trying to get to a helicopter at the hospital so they can fly out of there since she knows everything's going to blow up. While that's happening, that's when the National Guard comes in and gets just massacred with the sheriff by the aliens. Everybody gets eaten. This is also the point where the Predalien...
Don't they like drive in like a straight line, which is how easily they got massacred?
They are not good at this.
They literally come in single file. There was like aliens are like, oh, perfect, dinner.
Yeah, it was Con Air.
Yeah, exactly.
Just drove right in, got eaten.
Sigh.
Alien,
Can we just talk about Con Air now for a bit? I'd rather just feel better.
100%.
So now he shows up.
Is he gets back from war, goes to
down
see
the
his
bunny.
wife.
Poe. His name's Poe, right?
Yeah, Cameron Poe.
Probably.
Cameron
Yeah,
Poe is
I guess.
definitely the long lost brother of Dominic Toretto.
Oh,
Uncle.
Here's
How about
another
uncle?
one.
uncle.
Yeah, uncle.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just the dad. And the dad never died.
We don't. Oh wait, Dominic. Oh, Dominic's no. I don't know. God, we need someone far more Latin to be Dominic Toretto.
You said that until we got his brother.
I still say that. Although the abuela, the mom is apparently the thread for that, but I don't know because we got what's her pants. It
Or
was-
maybe Sigourney Weaver's not the mom. Maybe the what's her name? Vasquez is the mom.
Oh. And that's why he's only vaguely Latino because it's Vasquez from a Jewish
From
woman.
Terminator and from
Yeah.
So wait, she's the mom. She's John
Yeah.
Cena's mom from Terminator. but
Yeah,
she's
it's a multiverse.
Vasquez
Yeah,
for
multiverse.
Dom.
Yeah.
This one.
It's the multiverse of sadness, guys.
There you go.
I don't even know I couldn't even see Dom's brother in the movie, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
They kept saying, yeah, like he's like this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, what? The blank space there? Still my favorite stupid joke. All right.
So they're at the hospital.
The Predalien gets to the hospital. It's dark because the power's out. There's evidently like 73 pregnant women in this town all at the same time, all going into labor simultaneously. And the Predalien, for some unknown reason, has the ability to basically face suck with these pregnant women and put an alien in their stomach, like as if it were a face hugger. Just comes up, puts its mouth over, and like drops a dollop of alien in there.
Mandibles.
Yeah. And that's like probably the most famous scene in the movie. Like they're really going hard R here. Thing is, can't actually see what's happening because it's like they put on 70% saturate. You just don't. Nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah, they turn the blackness all the way up.
Yeah. We also
Has different connotations in my head. Like it's a very different.
Fair.
Hey man, I ain't falling for no eggs in my egg sack, okay?
Like,
You're not gonna fall for banana in the tailpipe. But sorry, go on. My brain's in the back.
you telling me this alien can impregnate women too?
thank you. I was waiting.
Oh.
The teens, whichever ones are remaining, I think it's the brothers and the
Two brothers.
and the
It's all two brothers.
two brothers. and the blonde that the younger brother's in love with are
Jesse.
still with are still with Kelly and her son,
Housekeeper.
daughter. I don't remember.
Molly.
Whatever.
Molly. I think.
Molly, so her daughter trying to get to the helicopter. And this is also one of the most undeserved deaths where I think it's the Predalien throws like a spiked thing and chops the blonde girl in half. Just like,
Yeah.
no, just out of nowhere. No goddamn reason to do her like that. She's been mean, but not that mean.
Well, you knew.
brother-
Okay, let's be honest. You knew the mom wasn't going to die anytime soon.
No.
I mean, did you?
Well, yeah, because she's basically the main character.
Is she? I don't know who the main character is. The way this movie's been told to me, and apparently from other synopsises, it's
Well, she's-
unclear about who you're supposed to care about.
She's got the military background. She's the one that is like, hey, I've figured out they're gonna bomb us. I got to get us to like. She's the one basically driving the rest of this movie,
Okay.
and she has a daughter. Like, if they were
Yeah.
if they were gonna kill anybody, it's the teenagers. The teenagers are expendable. These potheads are like, just kill them left and right.
Well, I believe the two brothers and the mom and daughter make it out on the helicopter while we finally get the big showdown between Wolf and the Predalien, which I'm sure was a great fight, but once again, couldn't see anything. No idea how it went. I'm sure someone won. Wikipedia, who won that fight?
It wasn't us because no matter who wins, we lose.
Wasn't that was the
That's the last movie. Yes, that was the
Tagline,
previous
right?
movie. That was the tagline for the previous movie. Yes,
and
it just
they also
carries
don't get
over.
very they also don't get very far, don't they? Like, don't they end up crashing into the woods?
Well, it's because as we learned from Broken Arrow, when you have a nuclear go off, there's an EMP, and that EMP can shut down a lot of different. No one else
No,
saw Broken Arrow. Can we
No,
talk about
yeah,
Broken Arrow instead?
But I saw butterflies. I saw butterflies. So
There
I
you
know
go.
we're
See, okay,
You
so
see
you're okay.
butterflies, you're all right.
Well, because
Everyone
I'm
knows
trying to think, is this the same movie where like they also have to jump on the alien's plane as well?
that. No, that's Predators. That's the Predator.
Okay, fair enough, gotcha.
Where they jump on the Predator ship. They're like hanging on. That's the Predator.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The Predator singular,
That-
not Predators plural, which is a
Yeah.
different movie.
Fuck these franchises. Jesus Christ.
Wait,
Where-
guys, on this one, we're gonna add Ness. Fine, do it. I don't care. Just print it and put it out there.
Perfect.
They nuke the town, killing everybody and everything, except for Kelly and the surviving teenagers who, I don't
Crash
know,
land.
the crash land. The military finds them. The end. That's the movie.
Presumably the military kills them too.
I mean, not in our movie, so we can have a sequel. Also, the Colonel, they confiscate Wolf's plasma pistol, which had been taken by Dallas, who was one of the teenage characters you really cared about. And the Colonel who confiscated presents it to Miss Utani, who then uses it to win the drifting wars in Fast and Furious.
Well, this is where they tried to like Terminator 2 this somehow. Like, oh, now that we have their tech, we can start making androids eventually. Like, I think that's what the belief was.
Yeah, they take it over to Skynet. That's how they start to mass produce them.
Okay. We got
And
the
that's
arm
how- and
cannon.
that's-
We got the brain chips. We got everything.
And that's how you get Aliens versus Predator versus Terminators versus RoboCop versus Fast and versus Furious and everything else.
The perfect action universe.
When are we getting Fast versus Furious? Because I do want that movie.
It's on the way, but first we need to sell Aliens versus Predator Race War, and then we follow it up with Race Wars with an S because we add an S, and then
And then we
How
follow
about
up with
Z?
Race Wars.
How about
with
a Z? Yeah.
That's the third one. Stop giving away the gold, okay?
Sorry.
Don't.
Fourth one with a silent H.
How many franchises do you think they've had the discussion of including Fast and Furious in?
All of them.
I mean, not all of them, but also somehow not enough. Because like, why haven't like
They're-
21 Jump Street? How did the 21 Jump Street one at one point get pitched to cross over with Men in Black as opposed to Fast and the Furious? How is that not the world we get a crossover in? When
Because
do I get
it's-
Channing Tatum in a race?
Because
You
it's
know?
cops and cops versus cops and whatever Brian's supposed to be.
Exactly. Brian, he's right there. And then Channing Tatum shows up and he's like, woo, I'm about to make a name for myself. Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
I
Gambit.
I don't think you get out of this one. You just make sure they know what happened here today.
You're very good at that.
I say it a lot. It's not helpful. It's very bad around the house.
I'm
sitting there
very
making eggs
bad
in the morning. Because it's just like in the morning, I'm just like, woo, I'm about to make some eggs for myself. Yeah. And he's like trying to sleep. It's not helpful.
That seems like her problem, and she should understand that you are bringing the entertainment.
There you go.
I'm
See?
looking at the franchises owned by Universal Studios or by Universal.
The easiest one is Transformers. Is going to be the next one.
They don't own that.
They don't own it. They license it through Hasbro because Hasbro is the owner.
But isn't that the next biggest Harry Potter?
Guys,
it's again, it's licensed to them, but it's not their own. Like just like Harry Potter's like a license.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, what do they own then?
Oh,
Jurassic
they
Park?
own a little thing called Jurassic Park,
Okay, I can see that.
Jaws,
I can see that too.
and the Scorpion
Oh.
King, and the
Scorpion
Mummy.
King, not so much. Mummy,
And
why did
Meet
you
the
leave with the
Parent.
Mummy? Why'd you leave with the Scorpion King?
Meet the Parents.
Wait. So is Hobbs a descendant of the Scorpion King?
Yes,
Wait.
he literally is
No,
just
I just yeah.
Hobbs.
Hobbs is a descendant of the Scorpion King.
Yeah.
How is that not canon?
Oh,
We don't know that
no.
it's not yet.
Wait.
Oh no, guys. Oh no.
What?
They have Unbreakable and Tremors.
Fuck, Tremors is
Okay.
so good. I mean, that entire
We
franchise.
could
is
have a
gone
big
downhill.
big
But I love-
universe.
I need
How is
need
Kevin
Tremors.
Bacon not? We have Kevin Bacon needs to be in the Fast movies.
So now they're just outrunning the what are the sandworm things they're called?
Graboids.
Yeah.
They're called graboids. I know that
Yes.
for some reason.
So now he's just outrunning those.
I mean,
Ken, you know that because you're a
card.
man of culture.
There you go. See, he knows what's up.
And we can get that. Who was the guy that took over the franchise? The guy with the gruff voice or whatever. Like
The dad from
Family Ties.
no, first Fred
Is it Family Ties?
Fred Ward takes it over.
Oh,
and then the
right,
dad
Fred-
from Family Ties takes it over.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they bring it back to. They were supposed to bring it back to Kevin Bacon at one point, and he almost directed or something too, but it didn't go through. I forget. There
I
was
thought it
some
made and just never produced.
Oh,
I never
was
released.
like a-
You mean?
Yeah, sorry, it never released. Yeah.
No.
holy shit, guys, we have our end.
Oh no, that was a TV show. It was a TV show that they were going to do,
Gotcha.
Guys,
and that never got.
They-
What?
they own Back to the Future.
No, Bob Gale and Bob Zemeckis, they hold that lock, stock, and barrel.
Damn it.
Bob Gale, he said they're not going to. He will not allow a remake while he's still alive, which is why we've gotten video games.
Looks like we
and-
need to change that, don't we?
But that's why we haven't gotten. We've gotten some video games and comic books and other media pieces, but not another remake or anything like that because Bob Gale is holding on to it like with a death grip.
You said death twice now. I think I know what you're getting at.
This isn't Beetlejuice. I don't say it. It's not Candyman. Like,
Say it
it's-
one more time. We'll see. Yeah,
Not
you
gonna
haven't
say
said it.
Yeah, I
Nope.
didn't think so.
I think there was a reason.
yeah.
He believes.
He's
Better be
beginning to
safe than
believe.
sorry.
He's beginning to believe.
Anyways, getting back to Beetlejuice.
Death.
In this one,
He's gone now.
You just did it, Pat. Why don't you go check Twitter real quick?
we just lost John Ames, and now you're gonna try and tempt fate here. Don't do this. We lost.
He didn't
We
tell
lost
me.
No,
Now
Josh,
he slapped it
it-
in the
he-
face
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. John Ames apparently passed away
a
a
month
month
ago.
ago, and we just heard about it now. Like there's like,
He-
oh, by the way, he passed away. Like, what?
And it
How-
isn't just it isn't just the three of us. The world is literally all posting like, "Oh, sorry, sad we lost." I'm like, how did nobody?
How did we not know for a month? How did that? Like, that's the part that I don't get. Like, because like if it happened, like, oh, he lived in another country, and we just and they kept it on under lock. Like, okay, but like, there's reports and police that have to be involved with that, and how?
Yeah, that's
That-
interesting.
I don't get it because I like apparently like when someone passes away in your family, when the death certificate is like sent, like that shit goes to like the bank and stuff like immediately, so that they start locking down accounts.
I mean, they did mention that his family was fighting over it, so maybe they never actually issued one for that to trigger all the rest of the stuff for a while.
That's even more questionable then.
Well, I mean, if you're fighting over the estate and you can't really declare him dead yet, then no one's going to know about it except for the immediate family, so to speak. If he passed away like in his sleep or at home or whatever.
Right, but still, even at that point, though, at some point they have to have a coroner go to the house to take the body away, and like again, this is 2012. This is 2024, and people see shit and they're like, "Hey, there's a coroner. Go to John Ames' house. Maybe we should say something." Like news shit happens. Like we still, even if they don't declare how he died, at least people know that they passed away. Like that we know that. So that's so weird that like, it happened last month. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Damn.
what? Not even last month, technically.
Hey, remember when I brought up the idea of Mystique as Senator Kelly just disappear, and you guys like, no one's gonna think about that. It just happens. It's easy for her to just disappear. That's what I'm talking about. People don't just fucking disappear.
Apparently they do.
We found out a month later. We've still found out.
Yeah, a month later.
He has not. When's the last movie he was in? I just think people weren't paying attention.
I suppose, but like we hear like when I mean Dikembe Mutombo passed away, and we heard about it right away. Like
because his family announced it. Same thing with Chris Christopherson. Like their agent or their family, somebody announced that they had passed.
I really wish they would announce him. By the way, he said "fuck Toby Keith," and he was the person that I was talking about. Yeah, I wanted those to be his last words, because
how do we know?
It might have been.
I mean, I hope they were, because after the stories and stuff I've heard, I'm like, that's amazing, and I hate Toby Keith even more now.
I'm assuming the last sentence was, "Damn it, Blade, get his ass for me."
I told you to kill me, Blade.
You dumb son of a bitch! Now go kill Toby.
I mean, Wesley Snipes actually showed up to finish the job.
Oh, just to make sure he was dead.
Yeah. Well, and Toby's already dead, so it's fine.
I mean, as far as we know.
Fair enough.
Do you think he faked it?
I mean, did we put a stake through his heart to make sure?
I think Blade
That is a fair point.
Or did they just bury him with his head?
Or i.e. Wesley Snipes in real life. I got you on this one, Chris.
I just want to see video now of Wesley Snipes finding his grave, excising the crypt, and then burning the body to be safe.
I'm sure
All in Blade gear
somewhere. Yeah,
all in Blade gear.
That's all he wears now.
Disney's just gonna play it off as like extra.
This is for Deadpool 4.
Yeah,
this is for Deadpool 4. I'm just getting ready ahead of time. I'd watch it still. It's fine.
You're just gonna have Deadpool come on the screen like, that was a real body.
I like the idea that in Chris Christopherson's will, he has asked everyone he's ever worked with to go piss on Toby Keith's grave. It's like a requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Didn't realize our Alien podcast would take such an anti-Toby Keith stance, but here we are.
I knew it going in.
That's where so many like paths lead.
It's fair.
As I say, you just had to make sure you stayed in the car on the journey. We were gonna get there.
Yeah.
It's like a
life is a highway. I want to ride it all
right here.
I mean, I think the thing that I didn't plan for was Aliens versus Predator Race War. That was the one that was out of left field. Toby Keith, we can take him down to Peggy 2 whenever we want. That's fine.
I mean, as soon as we introduced Braga into this, we kind of knew where we were going, guys.
That's a fair point.
It set us on a path. That's for sure.
It really escalated the quasi Space Jam situation.
So shoot, baby, come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you want to jam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you want to jam. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, we did get through Alien vs. Predator and Alien vs. Predator Requiem, which are, I'm going to say they are the worst movies in the entire franchise.
As much as I like to joke, I'm going to have to agree with you, Pat. They are by far the worst. Now, I will say, though, I have watched Requiem, I think. Yeah, Requiem, the dark one, as hangover fodder. And I do enjoy it for that. So if you need violent white noise. Not a bad movie.
Like, oh, I've seen some
'cause
mom
you-
in the background while I'm
Well,
doing
yeah,
dishes.
I was gonna say, because
I need a pitch black.
as I say, to
alien
Ken's
sound.
point, you can barely see what's going on. It's just noise,
Yeah.
screaming, some gunshots.
Well, it's the thing that's kind of bugging me right now is that I happen to be. I got in a
rain scene, I
weird.
think, couple rain scenes.
Yeah, I got in a weird Game of Thrones kick, and I'm just reminded of the episodes that are just like shot in pitch darkness, and I'm like, this is just bad filmmaking. Like, there's just bad storytelling here because you're trying to hide that you don't have the money to do the best CG anymore, or the better, and weren't willing to do the better props and do better live action effects. Like, just put the money in there and do it, or were they trying to keep it under an NC-17? Like,
No, it was. You mean for
Is
the
it
movie or for Game of Thrones? For Game of Thrones, they had the fucking money. They were getting buckets of money. They just
they were
didn't
getting
have
buckets
they
of
didn't,
money,
they,
but didn't
they
spend
didn't
it
have
well.
the time, and they didn't care.
Yeah.
Was the difference. So maybe
Yeah.
maybe they pocketed it. I don't know, but it wasn't like HBO was like, all right, this eighth and last season we're gonna scrimp on the budget. It was like, no, they gave them what they wanted. These motherfuckers didn't know what to do with it. And they were like, oh, we're gonna truncate our normal season, shrink it down for whatever reason, and they just, because they didn't know what they were writing, didn't care for details. Like, again, they had the map by what's his name already, and they just had to follow it. They get to the end of the map, and they're like, oh, but they had enough detail that they didn't have. They could just add his detail and be like, hey, he said it, we'll put it in there, and it looks great. They got to the end where he didn't have any detail for it, and they're like, fuck it, we don't know what to do. Make it all dark.
Yeah.
Couldn't be creative enough to make their own.
So then what's the excuse for this? Is it just that they were trying to
They didn't have the
stay
money.
They didn't have the money? Okay.
I'm guessing so.
So the budget
Yeah.
was $40 million. What'd they spend it on?
Braga.
Getting Braga in there.
That was all the money. He was 20 million.
They were pitching this idea 20 years in advance. Like, if we can get him as our linchpin, we can reopen this franchise years down the road. We'll have to pay a little bit for it, but it'll be fucking worth it to revive this.
I am now going to click on John Ortiz's Wikipedia to see the
Is
first
that his actual
movie.
name?
Yes, and the first. I want to see the first. What movie pops up first? Because he's in Miami Vice too.
They also call me Cochiloco. That means crazy pig.
Oh shit!
He's a bad. Arturo Braga is the lead. Those are the ones that he gets called out for first, and then
Miami
Jack
Vice is
goes
his first
voting.
movie, isn't it?
Oh, he won something for that. Which one is?
Miami
Miami
Vice is
Vice?
his first movie, I think.
No, he was in Carlito's Way, evidently. He's been around a minute. He's gonna make a name for himself. Don't worry.
Ooh.
It was only a year later. Like Miami Vice came out in 2006, and Alien vs. Predator Requiem came out in 2007.
Okay. Well, in my history of Braga, that was my first movie with him. Was in Miami Vice.
They call him Cochiloco.
Yes, they do.
Just saying. The crazy pig. I'm just letting you know that we can get Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx into our movie.
I like that.
Wait, I never saw that Miami Vice movie. Apparently,
Oh, you are missing out.
Oh, if you want to watch two old cops in 60 frames per second,
They're not even
That's
that
movie-
old.
they look old because of the fidelity of the camera that they were using.
If you want to watch Michael Mann just enjoy himself filming a movie, it is the movie for you.
It's also a very dark movie, by the way,
It's-
kid. It might upset you. It's
apparently-
mostly shot at night.
as to say, I'm looking at some of the stills, and it's pretty dark in a lot of these stills.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even
Well, imagine if you took your iPhone and then just shot everything in it outside. You're gonna get all that grain, all of that ISO. That's basically what he did.
Good heavens!
He took an iPhone, followed two actors around, and blew up some shit.
All right,
A much better movie than Alien vs. Predator Requiem.
fair enough.
I think I come to the conclusion that pretty much every movie, other than I don't know what can we say is worse than that. Oh, I will say, you know what I don't get enjoyment from watching if I had to put these side by side. Morbius and Madam Web. I will watch Requiem any day over those two.
I'll throw 10,000 BC in there too.
I haven't finished
That's
Madam Web
the
yet.
only movie I've walked out of a theater on. What?
I haven't finished Madam Web yet. I haven't even started Morbius, but I started Madam Web, and I haven't gone back to finish it. I still need to watch Morbius. Maybe I'll wait till Craven.
This is
comes
the
out and do-
Spider-Verse. How dare
I'll do
you,
a
kid?
double-
This is
Yeah.
this is,
Yes, I mean,
this is what you were born for.
Ken, I feel like you got a monkey's paw as a gift one time, and you went, "I want a Spider-Man cinematic universe," and this is why we are.
it's God no. If like it's
Are you gonna finish Craven before you finish those two movies?
no, I think we talked about it because it seems ridiculous, but we Ebony and I feel we'll probably go back and watch Madam Web, and so just because it's like we'd already started it, I'm just kind of morbidly
How
curious.
far did
about
you get
where
into
goes.
it? Because I don't know. I just want to see where you're at.
Like
What
20
did I
minutes
s-
in, like
Oh.
a significant. So like we got to meet the Parkers, and like we started seeing these stupid powers of hers start kicking in, and we saw Ezekiel. It's I don't.
On a
so done.
scale of 1, I'm going to say to 11 because it's more than 10. How angry were you within the first 20 minutes of the movie?
Who are you asking, me or Ken?
Ken, I'm sorry, Ken. I'm asking you. Kareem, you were upset like the moment the movie started. That was like you.
Yeah,
Immediately...
I was live. I think I was live messaging Ken when I was watching the movie.
Yeah.
Like, the first
Like,
2
what-
minutes, I was like, "Oh, this is stupid."
I don't know if angry is the right word because at this point I already knew that it was gonna be bad. So like I went in with so low expectations, and so just like I was more mystified or befuddled would be more words I'd go with because it's just like what the fuck were they thinking? Why? And that's more the sentiment of that movie for me so far. But so far, it still has another hour and 10 minutes to make me
6
completely
years to
to enrage me. So I've yet to maybe I'll hit that moment. I'm like, nope. Here's where I start punching walls.
I literally
and-
said in the first 2 minutes, like, "Are we supposed to like the mom? 'Cause she sucks."
yeah, it's. Are we supposed to like Dakota? Anyone in the movie? Like Michael Ian? No, that's not Michael Ian Black. It's a guy from I can't remember his name suddenly, but it's a guy from Parks and Rec.
Ian something, right?
I believe you. I'm unfortunately I never saw Parks and Rec, so my brain is like not firing at all cylinders. But yeah, he's fine in other stuff. I
want
just
to like him. They don't give him
Yeah.
anything to like.
Yeah.
But you're also not supposed to like Madam Web, I suppose.
Adam
Isn't that-
Scott.
Adam Scott. I was way
Adam
off,
Scott.
yep.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, we don't know what the hell we're talking about.
But yeah,
I
you're not supposed
think everyone understands that after this podcast.
You're not supposed to like Madam Web. That's the conclusion I've come to.
The person or the movie?
Yes.
I mean, if you watch the exactly after you watch the movie, you're not supposed to like the character. I think that's what they're going for.
Gotcha. For context, though, I do like Madam Web in Marvel
I'm
Snap, the card game from Second Dinner. If you check out Marvel Snap, use the code Tangential Giants. There's nothing you can get, but it's still a fun game.
Oh,
You might
try
actually
it.
lose some cards.
Well, let us know what happens. Try it. Who knows?
Yeah.
They
You'll be like,
they could
"Hey,
have a
like,
whole
my
bunch of
account-
codes
my
set
account
up
was
they-
fucking
that they've
closed,
activated.
asshole.
Oh well,
App got deleted
Yeah.
from my phone. Fuck you
I'm not
guys.
gonna lie. The DC card game paid us to do this. We're
And
taking
not-
Magic the Gathering arena money to kill other card games.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Pokemon Go, Snap Go. What the hell is that one called? There's a Pokemon
know.
Go game too. We're full on Space Jam here, but it's fine.
No.
Look, after the AVP films, I'm not physically up to getting into Prometheus. I don't know about you guys.
Well, 'cause
That
we-
seems
I mean,
yeah.
we can also did we talk about the Aliens vs Predator video game from Capcom or Konami? They're really fun.
No.
I think we did. I don't know. You can play as Dutch from the original Predator movie and a new girl,
Is that
a
just
new
Contra?
girl, Mickey. It's kind of like Contra, but it's a side-scrolling battle beat 'em up, and you play as like a hunter predator, and you don't play as wolf, but you play as like a hunter and a warrior, and you go around killing a bunch of aliens. It's a lot of fun.
Hmm.
We're talking
I
about
never got a
AVP.
chance to play that.
It's fun. I recommend it. You can play it on a
mean,
ROM as a backup.
I wasted so many hours / days, maybe months or years playing Contra. I'm sure I can get enjoyment out of that.
I mean, it's I would more liken it to Turtles in Time because it's a
Okay.
side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Right. Okay.
But it's fun for that. Like you go through, you fight aliens, and you're all kinds of stuff.
Are you punching the aliens?
You're punching, stabbing, shooting, because just like Streets of Rage, you can like stop and pick up a gun and shoot it, or you find a ham in a trash can, you eat that for health. You know,
Wait.
like you do.
Can
Trash
you be
can.
Danny,
Everybody
can you be
loves
Danny
trash can.
Glover's character in this game?
No, they only do two
Yeah.
white people. It's
Of course.
it's Dutch from the original Predators, and a Predator singular, and then Mika, a new character.
Yep. I guess I have to just settle for watching Predators 2 and AVP for my minority characters. Get my minority itch.
It's tough. It's a tough road to hoe.
Because then we get Adam Driver killing Predators later, right? That was supposed to be our big buff heartthrob. Isn't
Adam
that
Driver, you
Driver?
mean Adrian Brody?
Adrian Brody, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the one paired with what's his name, right? The guy from This Is Us. The black guy.
Sterling K. Brown?
Yeah, isn't that the one he's in?
No, Sterling K. Brown is in the Predator. All right, let's get into it, guys.
Oh, God,
Predator.
no.
Predator 1, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers. Predator 2, Danny Glover and Gary Busey.
Bill Paxton, thank you.
And Bill Paxton, and don't forget
Bill Paxton.
Senator or Governor Jesse Ventura. Let's not
Yes.
forget about him.
Yeah.
Yes, he's in number one. Number one.
Yeah.
Jesse the Mind Ventura. Predator 2. That's Danny Glover, Gary Busey, Bill Paxton. Predators. Now we are at Adrian Brody, Walter Goggins, Topher Grace.
Oh yeah, Topher Grace is the crazy serial killer guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
The Predator, which is Sterling K. Brown, Olivia Munn. There's other people. The guy that was the bad guy.
Not Jordan Peele. Keegan-Michael Key.
Yes.
Keegan-Michael Key. The guy that was the bad guy in Logan.
Oh, yeah.
Blondie McNaught, Courtney Jai.
Donald
like
Donald Pierce is the character's name. Is that right? Am I mixing up my Reavers here?
I think.
I feel like I'm mixing up my Reavers, but I don't know either.
Is that the same guy from Narcos?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Boyd Holbrook? Is that him?
It sounds like it. Sounds very white.
Nah,
And then
could be.
and then we have Prey, which you could tell the difference. That's set in the past. So
And
the
it's-
actors in Prey.
Nobody
I suppose
is
it's
it.
really good. I've heard it's
It is
really
good. I really enjoyed it.
Is
Hoping to
it
make a
better
sequel.
than Alien versus Predator?
Nothing is bad. You know that. Don't ask me dumb
All right.
questions.
Just checking. Sorry, apologies. That's on me. That's on me. Guys, somehow we still have 3 movies in this franchise, which means we are going to have to do another episode next week and just fly through the return of Ridley Scott.
Fly through.
And these are better films, not necessarily good. But if you ever wanted to see Ridley Scott say he's going to make an Alien film and then accidentally get his Blade Runner in his Alien, you know,
If you ever wanted to leave a movie with more questions than you had answers,
that's how I want to leave every movie.
fair enough. If that's the goal, just say
It's
it.
definitely the goal. Stupid
How
Alien
does he
franchise
keep
getting
getting
all weird.
work?
Check clears, man. Check clears. He's not directing the new. Is he directing Gladiator 2?
Ridley Scott? I don't think so.
No,
What,
right, he
should-
can't be.
Shouldn't it by all measures shouldn't it just be called Gladiators?
No,
Yes.
Because it's a sequel.
no.
Gladiators with a Z.
By the way, Ridley Scott is directing it.
Is he?
Yes,
Is it-
he
is it
came
called-
back for this.
Is it called Gladiators?
No, it's called Gladiator 2, but Roman numerals for obvious reasons.
Oh, clever bastards.
Yeah, you see what they did there?
Clever girl.
Yeah, you get it. You got
Yep.
it.
Giddy got
Please,
it good.
please, they're not going to try and spin this somehow as that like that's his kid, because the whole point of that first movie was because his kid is dead.
Well, didn't he? Yeah, there's all kinds.
Wasn't he possibly the? Oh man, see Ridley Scott. Could you just go make something new? Don't revisit. You don't need to come back. Go make something else.
I think we're
You
going to
know,
find out that Marcus
like-
Aurelius was actually an engineer.
God damn it! Be like Francis Ford Coppola. Spend your own money to make something unique. for you that you want to make.
He did. It's called
definitely gonna be
Gladiators 2
successful.
The new batch.
with Denzel Washington in the past with a Brooklyn accent.
You leave Hannibal alone.
My gladiator.
I just want him to ask somebody or tell somebody I didn't know you like to get wet. I don't know how it happens. I just want it to happen.
Oh, it's
in
gonna
the
happen
movie.
in this one.
Yeah. I didn't know you like to suckle.
Perfect.
Done. Sold.
See, Ridley Scott making movies that have more questions than answers.
It happens.
All right. Well, this has been our deep dive into Ridley Scott.
Into 2
and
movies.
What the hell happened? Late period Ridley Scott.
But if you were listening halfway through, we created a whole new franchise.
Yeah, and if
The
you
best
listen,
franchise.
follow us on the Patreon to see updates on the scripts as we work.
Yeah,
We are definitely writing, and not Chat GPT is writing.
So someone's got racing going on in the background. I can hear
I
that.
think it's Matt.
Look, guys, stuff is happening in Long
Either
Beach.
that
All
or
right?
Michelle's vacuuming in the background. She's doing the Academy Awards, like wrap it up. She's turned on a vacuum.
She is actually playing me off.
Oh god,
She
that's
keeps
so
doing.
good.
She keeps doing this. I don't know what this means.
Wrap it up, Pat.
She's,
Wrap
she's
it up.
having it's a tiny celebration.
Wrap it up, P.
She's playing clips from the Chappelle show of a very particular sketch. I don't know
Oh
what's
man,
happening
time
right
to
now.
vacuum. She's
Shut the fuck up.
She's just standing over Pat's shoulder over his mic, making that noise.
Good night, everybody. Go watch Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Go hurt yourself.
When
That'll
we
teach you.
say
it.
watch, it's in quotations because it's so dark.
Listen with the screen on.
You know what? Turn the brightness up. Watch it on your phone. Turn the
Ooh.
brightness all the way up. Let's see
Wait,
what
I might
happens.
actually try that.
Does it have an audio description like some movies do now? So for the
sound
visually
effects, like-
impaired. So they're like,
Yeah,
it's like
I'm sure it's
as
gonna
he
say,
stood
like-
over the body, he saw this. It's like, oh, so we know what is happening in the scene.
Yeah,
The word
it's gonna
squelch.
describe. It's gonna describe that scene with all the like dead women in it. You want that one, kid?
Yeah.
Oh God, I thought just
Yeah. Be careful what you ask for, monkey's paw.
I just threw
The
it in my mouth
word-
a little bit.
The sound squelch is going to be said a lot.
Squish, squish.
In the-
Says alien
yeah.
foot.
Goo. Screams.
Splurg.
Oh, splur.
Or she's gonna say a lot of like wet cabbage hitting floor.
Let the cabbage hit the floor. Let the cabbage hit the floor. Good night, everyone. May God have mercy.
Carry on, I need to get back to the place I belong. Come on. I'm coming home.